What do you look for here?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
One up, one down. Now it's Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A solo shot. One down, and now Michael Busch.
No, ball. Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Outside, that's the ball.
Just underway here in Milwaukee. Mizorowski. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. At the plate, Kerry Carpenter. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. They've hit another. Seiya Suzuki digs in now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Started after it. Appeal to third. No swing. Next offering upstairs.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Suzuki leads off first with one away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Stays alive. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Popped up. Hamilton under it. 2 down. Swanson digs in. On the ground, right side. In time to Devers. Inning over. Back here at American Family Field. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Edward Cabrera. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise,
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And that's off the outside edge, and a count 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Swung on, popped up left side. Bregman on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Jackson Chourio now at the plate.
That's the ball.
Chourio getting the start in right. 22 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. On the ground, Horner. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's Christian Yelich. And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there. Going to count 1-2. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
So man aboard, William Contreras getting ready to hit. And a strike on the outside edge. Strike two. In the dirt, blocked. Here's a 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him. Out number 3. Back here in Milwaukee. So up now for Chicago, Carson Kelly.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Foul ball. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Out towards right center field. Chourio on the move. And there's 2 away. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Fly to center his first time. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
2 down, nobody on. And he couldn't hold back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Up now for Milwaukee, Rafael Devers. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. And he grounds one back up the middle. Nice grab. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Andrew Vaughn now. Swings through that one for strike 1. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers.
No, that's it.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Happ on his horse. And that is that. On to the 3rd inning. So up now for Chicago, Alex Bregman. And he hits a ground ball right side. 1 pitch and 1 out. So up next, Michael Busch.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
This one in the air. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Kerry Carpenter, the next to hit. That one lifted to left. Yelich turns to the right on the move. And that is that. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the inning, Carlos Cortez up now for the Brewers. Ground ball to the right side. The tag, and he's out. David Hamilton digs in now. And a swing and a miss there.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. The shortstop
That
takes
that's
the
a
ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A solo shot. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. This is Bryce Terang. He swings and fouls one off.
That's inside. That's a ball.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Here's a rocket out to left. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So digging in, Jackson Chourio. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes.
Nope.
There's a ball. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag.
Ball inside.
One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the 3rd. And ball 4 to
Ball
aboard.
4. Take your base.
Here's Yelich at the dish. Hit by a pitch his first time up.
Number 22, Christian Yelich.
Fought off foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Here's the 0-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Fires to second for 1. Double play.
Out on the tag.
What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here in Milwaukee. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki.
That's high. That's a ball.
Check swing called strike. And 1-1.
That's in. Ball.
Foul ball there. 2-2 now. Just
Ball.
off the outside edge. Sets him down on strikes. Throws him with the heat at the knees. Ian Happ up to hit. First time up was a pop out. And that's downstairs.
No, that's down. Ball.
And that's ball 1. Happ, a first round pick out of the University of Cincinnati in 2015. That one at triple digits.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle.
Up.
But I
That's a
still
ball.
think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
2-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He sends it out of here. One down. And now it's Dansby Swanson. Tap foul at the plate.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
0-2 now. Ball 1 there. Swings and misses. And now 2 gone. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And downstairs.
That's low. That's
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras.
Contreras.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And it's into the gap, and it gets by him. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video.
And Devers hits that one. Base hit! Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. And next is the designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to. As far
runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here's the center fielder, Sal Frelick. Flied to left his first time. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Pulls it in on the warning track. So up next, Carlos Cortez. Grounded out his first time up. Chopped to the right side. Bush. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Nico Hoerner. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next.
Now pitching from
the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, DL Hall.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Long throw to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Alex Bregman. With the shift on, hits right into it. Sends it across to first, and they get Bregman for the out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Up now for Milwaukee, David Hamilton.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Here's a 2-0. Swing and a miss as he was late. The 2-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air, left field, down the line, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Fouled off the plate, they'll do it again. Fastball is outside. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Back to the top of the order, Bryce Turang up now for the Brewers. 1 for 2. Runner on the go, pitches low. Throw there, safe.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Misses again, 5 in a row. That's in there. And now 3-1. Now there's a bullet down the line, and it stays fair. Hamilton around third. He'll score easily. And now they trail by one. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run. Now it's going to be Jackson Chourio. Late swing fouled off.
That's a ball.
And a count 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Bush takes it himself, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Big.
Now pitching for
The left-hander on now, Caleb Thielbar.
Well, with a runner at third and less than 2 outs, he's coming in looking for strikeouts right here. Balls put in play, give him a good chance at bringing home that run.
The lefty, the 1-0. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Runner from third comes across, and now they trail by one. So no one on after the sac fly. William Contreras getting ready to hit. That catches the corner.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Tied at 4. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strike. Back here at American Family Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
And there's one away. Kerry Carpenter, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. Tied at 4. That one misses, and the count is 1-1.
Nope, ball.
Late on that fastball. Popped up left side. Cortez under this one. And there's 2 down. Now here is Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Popped up. And that is that. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 6th inning, Rafael Devers up now for the Brewers.
Devers.
On a line. That's a hit. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next for the Brewers, Andrew Vaughn. Swing and a ground ball down the line, and it's foul. The 0-1. Line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Freeland. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here. Third base. Looks like it'll be a pinch hit. Luis Rengifo. He comes to the plate in his youth. Spot in this one. New pitcher on now, Daniel Palencia. And that one fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, one out. Foul ball still 0-2. Next pitch is outside.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended, which you have to be careful.
High fly ball, right field. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Relay throw. Safe. And they take the lead. Digging in, David Hamilton. He's already homered here in this one. There's a swing and a miss. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Crow Armstrong settles underneath it, and that is that. We go to the top of the seventh. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ.
No, that's inside.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. And there's one away. Dansby Swanson stands in. Here he is in a spot where he makes most of his money against left-handed pitching.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 56, Rick Anderson.
Ball.
Check swing called strike. And it's 1-1. Anderson, 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Sends it to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Carson Kelly now at the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Chourio coming on. And that is that. Back here at American Family Field. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Turang. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Happ on his horse. And there's one down. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. And that's going to bang against the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here comes Christian Yelich. Throws to first in time. That's out number 2. High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. 1 for 3. On the ground to the left. Swanson. Throws to first.
He's out of there.
They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang. We go to the 8th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong. So they bring on the veteran, Jarred Koenig.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
1 away. And now it's Alex Bregman, the outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Another homer. Second home run of the game. Number 17 stands in now, looks at that one inside. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Hard ground ball for a base knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. And now the DH, Kerry Carpenter.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Ball, that's outside.
Just missed.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get out.
Over to Turang. 1, and that's 2. Back here in Milwaukee, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Rafael Devers up now for the Brewers. Towards first, and he's out on the tag. Next to hit, Andrew Vaughn. The 1-1. Just
No,
missed.
that's low. Ball.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that quickly 2 away. So digging in, Al Frelick. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball popped up. Swanson under it. And that is the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one carrying. See you later. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 6-5. Half in the box now. No balls and a strike. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They go back to back. His second. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Rob Zastryzny. He's into the game with the bases empty. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Fouled off left side. And a foul ball. On the ground, out to short. In time to Devers. Now one gone in the ninth. So up next, Carson Kelly. And that one fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning. Here at the top of the ninth. This one in the air, center field. Freeland takes it in for the out. 2 away. Nico Hoerner will come up to hit. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. He swings and fouls one off.
That missed. That's a ball. No, that missed. That's a ball.
That one missed. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And that is that. Last chance for the home team. Up now for Milwaukee. Luis Rengifo. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Phil Maton.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And a foul ball. The 1-2. And that skips into dirt. That's inside. Full count now. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Can't get there. Base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. David Hamilton digs in now. Right side. And a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Next for the Brewers, Bryce Turang. In the air, left field. Happ gets under it. And there's one down. Big spot. And here comes Jackson Chourio. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And everyone's safe. They're loaded. Here at the bottom of the ninth, one out. Christian Yelich, the next to hit. And takes low for ball 1. That one missing inside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
So the tying run at second. Base base hit. 1 run is in. The relay throw. Close claim, but in there.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy.
Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Around third. The winning run crosses the plate and